So it looks like we had a hose bib here, and you can see here this was just hanging on by a thread here, just hanging on there. The solder joint was just stuck on there a little bit, so it just came off. Now they got this leaking gate valve, so we're going to take all of this out here and just put on a hose bib by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the water off. So I'm going to go shut the water off, and when I do, if you guys can go and open all the faucets in the house, the hot, the cold, the faucets, everything. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off right now.
Okay.
All right, so this guy, he's a poor old elderly guy, and he fell against the piping and he broke it all there. Poor guy, and he's all banged up. So we're gonna go ahead and do this job for him on the house, because I really have a heart for these old people. It's very sad. Some of them are on fixed incomes, and you know, they got all kinds of other problems. So I try to treat them real good, you know, because I always feel real bad for them. So we'll get this ball valve shut off, and then we'll see if we can maybe, well, that thing looks like it's really on there. So we can get that off there. Oh, looks like the whole thing's coming off. All right, well, that works too, I guess. Shouldn't be coming off, but hey, not my problem. All right, open all these valves, get all that water out. It's a nice day here, Arizona, man. Look at that, there's our truck. It's a nice cloudy day. It's probably in the low 70s or something, I guess. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open all of this, get all the water out of there. Open that. All right, and then we're gonna take that, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this guy off of here. I don't want to wait to unsolder it, so I'll just cut this and then I'll just unsolder this little stub here. Be a lot easier.
You see that handle there?
Which one? Oh yeah, the bent one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I fell against that.
Oh, is that why it bent like that? Man, you must be a strong guy if you were able to bend that. So it seems like there might be some sitting water inside of here. That's why we're gonna cut it instead of soldering it.
You heard about that killing you this morning?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Another one. Another one.
A mass shooting?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Was it out of school? Was it out of school? Take this mask off. Was it out of school?
No, I don't know where it was. I just seen it.
Oh, okay. Man, that's unfortunate.
Seemed like it was in a store. Think about something. All he had on was his underwear.
Sick people, man. All he had on was a pair of underwear? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
He it's cold up there.
Yeah.
The two guys had him by the.
And so what, he went into a store and just started shooting everybody, or what?
I don't know. They should have shot him right there and forgot about it.
Yeah, of course. Left him right there where they found him.
But his name isn't exactly Tom or Bill.
His name is what?
It's not Tom or Bill.
Oh. How old was the guy, do you know?
Oh, it looks like he's 25. Something like that.
Yeah. How did you hear about us, hear about our company?
We got a card from that, whatever.
Oh, you got a card from somewhere.
Yeah, and not you, but I called down the one that's, let's see, what is it? GM.
Oh yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah,
You've had that for a while then, huh?
yeah. And,
Is this the first time you've ever used us?
yeah.
Oh, okay. How long have you lived here in this house?
Oh, about 30-something years.
Oh, a long time, huh?
Yeah.
Have you had a lot of plumbing problems here before in the past?
Beg pardon?
Have you had a lot of plumbing problems here in the past before?
No.
Well, that's good. They don't make the houses like they used to then, huh?
Well, yeah. Some of them do.
Yeah. So let's see if we can get all this gunk off of here.
No, I'm 89 and my wife's 87.
Oh, okay, man.
We're just kids.
I hope that I'm that age one day. That's a ripe old age to live to. It's higher than the average age, isn't it? Isn't the average somewhere in the 70s?
Yeah.
What's the secret? What's your trick to living so long?
I don't know.
Yeah, just keep them on once I'm done here, and then you can start turning them all back on.
Yeah, see that one call? Yeah, that's the phone number I called.
Yep.
On your back. So how long you guys been in business?
Oh, looks like she opened another one. That's okay. That's fine. About 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well, that's probably been about right because I was still working.
What kind of work did you do?
I worked for the Indians.
For the what?
Indians. Gila.
Oh, okay. On the.
For about, in
What did you do there?
I was engineer.
Oh, okay.
I was, what do you call them? Anyway, director of engineering and all that kind of crap, you know.
Mm-hmm. Was it a pretty good job?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't,
Something's wrong with
wasn't
this.
the start, but it sure was at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And because they started being able to use other monies, and that's what has saved those Indians.
Oh, okay.
Gila is where I worked, and they just didn't know how to use their money.
Mm-hmm. A lot of gambling, huh?
Yeah, they really made it with.
Gambling and alcohol, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where all the money goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's charred. And you did that for, you said like 10 years?
I worked for them for 12 years.
Oh, for 12 years.
Yeah. So I thought I better quit.
Quit while you're ahead?
Yeah. Let's see. I think I quit about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in my 80s and thought I might as well work.
Let me go grab something else real quick. I'll be right back. So you know what? I actually thought the reason I was trying to put that hose bib over that 3/4 is because for some reason I thought it was like the 1/2-inch hose bibs. On the 1/2-inch hose bibs, the inside of them slides. It's 3/4 inch male adapter, so a female fits over the outside of it, but the inside of it, you can put 1/2-inch copper on the inside and actually sweat it on the inside. I thought the 3/4 was the same way, but apparently from what it looks like, you can't fit 3/4. So I'll definitely need to do an adapter. Yeah, so you don't have any other ones that will fit there. So I'll have to take a 3/4 female adapter, which is fine. It's not a big deal at all. It's just one more solder joint, one different solder joint, 3/4 female, and then we'll just thread it onto there. No problem at all. We got tape and dope inside of there, so we'll take another pair of channel locks if we got one. I know I got another pair here somewhere. There we go. Yep, so we'll go ahead and do that. Pretty strange. I thought for sure it was going to slide over, but I was kind of confused when I tried to slide it and it didn't slide over, but it just must not be like the 1/2-inch one. Never encountered that before. That's a mistake you only make once. All right. So now, let's see if we good to go here. So now we'll sand this guy off. Should be good. Yeah, I've been a plumber about almost 12 years.
That's a good job.
And yep, it's always been good to me. It's always been a good job to have. I've always stayed really busy. So, really glad I got into it. There we go. So we'll just wipe it clean.
What is that you're putting on, if I might ask?
So I put the, sand it off real good, make sure it's nice and clean. And then we use the flux here. It's an acid paste.
Oh, okay.
So we put the acid on and it helps the solder to move really good and stick. So now we're gonna sweat this on. Just take our time with this one because we're just so close to the wall that we don't want anything to get inside the wall either. Just take our time with this one. Did you guys have any kids?
Beg pardon?
Did you guys have any kids?
Yeah, I got 3.
Oh, okay.
And we got, I think we got 30-something grandkids.
How many?
Grandkids and great-grandkids.
Yeah, how many grandkids do you have?
That's very silly. That's
28, huh? Man.
Well, I just, They's just a bunch of oversexed Baptists, what it was.
Is that what your family was? Are they Baptist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Catholic or nothing like that.
Yep.
They just, yeah, they still have them.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm Baptist too.
Are you?
Yep. Oh, yeah. And they definitely like, I definitely love kids. That's for sure. I only have one. You know, I'd love to have more. But, you know, that's what we had. We got one so far. So, but I do love kids. See if we can get that to cool off so it doesn't pop off here. And then we'll clean this all up. Thread our hose bib on. And should have you all fixed up here.
Well, is that something new to seal that?
What's that?
No, you're not going to solder it?
I just did solder it.
Oh, you did?
Yep. You didn't? Yep. I just did solder it together. Now we're gonna cool it off a little bit because it's still pretty hot here. Got that all cleaned off. Looks good. Perfect. All right. So now I'm going to, oh, did I forget that too? Maybe I did. All right, give me a second. Let me go back and grab one more thing. My fault. I thought I had it here. All right, so we're gonna go back to the truck one more time. I thought I had the tape and the dope here, but apparently not. It's kind of strange. I thought it was in my solder kit. That's where it always is, but maybe I've been working too much lately. I haven't been putting everything back where it goes. So now we're gonna take our tape and our dope anywhere on iron pipe where you need to put some tape and some dope. So all we need on here is a couple of wraps. No problem. That's all we need. Stretch it nice and tight. Make sure we're in there. Take this just in case. All right, so I used, got some Teflon tape on the end of that. And then I also used a little bit of this joint compound. So we're going to make sure this is nice and dry in here so we don't smear it all over the place. Make sure we're dry in there. All right. Don't want to beat it all up.
No, a lot of my family is preachers.
Mm-hmm. All in Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that where you were born and raised? Arizona?
What?
Is that where you're originally from, Arizona?
Oh no, I'm from Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Midwest?
Yeah. Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
Down there where the hoot owls makes love to the chickens.
Down where what?
The hoot owls makes love to the chickens.
Where the hoot owls make love to the chickens.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what they do there?
'Cause I'm really from Springfield, but then that's how you get all of the eggs.
Oh, okay. All right, so we look good. There we go. So now let's go turn the water on.
Okay.
And make sure that we're good. Let's pack up our operation here. That's yours.
Okay, so she'll know that the water's coming in.
Yep, I'll just crack it on just very slightly, and then we'll just take it real slow.
Okay.
I gotta clean this up, man. This thing's like a mess in here. Too many jobs. It's easy to get it all funky in here. All right, so now let's go start cracking the water on. I'll just give it a little crack here. There we go. Well, let's see what we got there. Clean it up a little bit more and we'll be on our merry way. Off to the next one. Yeah, it's also getting windy here. We get a lot of monsoons here, which is like almost like a tornado. All right, so I just cracked the water, so it's not on full pressure just yet. So we'll just let it pressurize still. Let's make sure that we're in here. Let's clean some of this stuff up here. Can take this maybe over here. Put you right here. Do you want to keep this scrap? You want me to trash it, or what do you want me to do with all this?
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, no problem. Here, I'll go put it on the table for you.
Yeah, I'll just.
So far, we're looking good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks like that got broken in some way.
Well, I had to do that. I'm gonna throw all that stuff away.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go throw this in my truck real quick, and I'll go start turning the water back on a little bit more. Poor guy in his 80s. Another shooting in Colorado. Man, what a shame. All right, let's turn it on all the way. Let's see how we did. I always like to give these guys a magnet too. We always give them a magnet and a business card. So we'll reach down in here and grab a magnet and grab a couple cards for him. Man, that gate keeps slamming. All right, how are we doing?
I'm doing fine.
Looking good, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, it's looking good. All right, we're good to go.